Let's play the over-under game.
Let's do it. Just so you know, we tied last week. So, so I'm still up 2 weeks right now. All right, let's fire drill through this one. Offense, 90.5 yards for CMC. Over or under?
Over. He's going to get like 20 touches in this game. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, he's going to have to. I agree with you.
Over. Yep.
Here's one for you. This is a guy we didn't think about on the offense that certainly could be the reason they win. 0.5 targets for Ross Dwelly.
I'd like to think over because he's going to be the starting fullback in this game, but knowing that Kyle knows that I like Ross Dwelly, under.
I'm going over. But
I like it.
I will say this. He definitely fills in very admirably for Juszczyk. He's a great fill-in for that spot.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the blocker Juszczyk is, but he tries his darndest.
But he certainly can run
gives
those routes
effort.
And get open.
Hell yeah.
Ayuk, 65.5 yards.
Under. It's a tough matchup for him. Now, if Debo plays, then he doesn't have that Ramsey matchup and over. But if Debo's out, he's got Ramsey under.
I'm going to go over.
Say something. Nice.
Go over.
Do it. I got you. I just got you right there.
We go Kittle, 4.5 catches.
Over. They've been feeding him recently.
Okay.
All I had to do was say he was washed, and then they're like, "No, he's not." Okay, good. Reverse psychology. See, I'm getting Kyle now. I'm reverse psychologizing him. Jordan Mason is washed too, Kyle. He's washed.
I agree. Over. 1.5 turnovers for the offense. Over.
Under.
Or under.
Under. This is a division game. Can't be playing like that.
You can't be playing like that, but they do.
Can't be playing like that. I know they do be playing like that. Under. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt for some reason. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game.
They're gonna try to run the ball. This is gonna be one of those we're gonna try to run it 40 times. I agree. Christian McCaffrey's not gonna turn the ball over. Under. Okay. Defense, over or under 23.5 points given up this week.
Under. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game.
I agree.
But giving up 19 or 20 to the Rams isn't anything to be proud of because they suck.
Their offense is really bad.
Really bad. Yeah.
Although, coming off a bye week, you never know. They might be able to.
And they're getting Van Jefferson back. That'll help. Although I don't know how much
that definitely does help a lot, actually.
Yeah. But usually dudes don't have a big game in their first game back. I would imagine like a little bit of a getting his feet wet period.
But that's a wide receiver they actually trust, or Stafford trusts. Because he doesn't seem to trust Robinson at all. No. I don't know what the deal is there.
No.
Over or under 260.5 passing yards for Matthew Stafford.
Over. Niners play some soft-ass defense, and really, I think they're going to be passing left and right. If they hit soft zone coverage all day, dude, Cooper Kupp's going to have 13, 14, 15 catches.
He's going to go for 150.
Oh, yeah. Like, they're going to throw hella much in this game. Over.
Yeah. I agree. Over or under 2.5 sacks?
Under. Because I feel like the Niners, again, they're going to be playing this soft coverage they didn't play last time they played the Rams, and that just opens up these quick throws that negates your pass rush. Under. I mean, we saw it last week. How many sacks did they have last week? 1? Yeah. Now, that's a good offensive line. So there's possible they could get 3 or 4, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. I'm going to go crazy and say under.
The Packers, the Chiefs, some of these teams that have good coaches that are able to scheme things have figured out how to beat the pass rush of the 49ers. I don't know if the Rams figure it out. I'm going to say they get over 2.5 sacks because I'm picking them to win the game. And based how I've taken the other things, I can't say that they lose this too. Otherwise, they lose the game.
Makes sense. Hey, the reason the Niners won week 4 is those sacks. We had 6 sacks week 4.
Yeah, they need to be.
I mean, when they beat the Rams, they stopped the run and they sacked Stafford. End of story. Yeah. Game over. So Yep. And Debo goes crazy. Those 3 things.
Yeah, if they don't have Debo, it's going to be a different story. Over or under 0.5 forced turnovers this game.
Over.
You sure Stafford, Jimmy Ward has a cast on?
That's a good point. Yeah. And that's another reason the Niners can't play press man coverage anymore, is because the nickel has a broken hand, which he should be the free safety. D'Amico, if you're watching, stop playing Jimmy at nickel. It's a stupid idea. You're a smart coach. Don't do a stupid idea. Put him at safety. And I know that he's like, I'm thin at corner, man. What am I going to do? I don't know. Get corners. Don't play safeties at corner. That's what you got to do.
Put Lenore in there and
Yes!
trust Dante Johnson or trust Womack. Do something.
This whole Jimmy Ward thing at nickel is not a good idea. It's bad.
No, it's a terrible idea, especially because he can't put his hands on you.
Exactly.
He wasn't. Why would you go back and rerun something that we saw when he was, I don't know, 6 years younger? He couldn't do.
It's a mistake. And now he has to do it with a broken hand at 31. It's a mistake, D'Amico. Don't. And now he has to cover Cooper Kupp. Oh, my God.
Yeah. No.
Oh, my God. Don't do this. You're going to lose. It's going to be your fault, D'Amico. And we're telling you on Wednesday night, you got more than enough time to make the adjustment. Don't do this with Jimmy Ward. It's a mistake.
Yeah. I don't think Jimmy Ward's got to be honest with him and be like, bro, don't do this. Do this. I don't want to do this. He doesn't
either play me at free safety or don't play me at all. And frankly, he's a better free safety than Deshaun Gibson. I don't know what D'Amico's looking at. Nothing against Deshaun Gibson. Jimmy's better. Better. End of story. You got
I'm
any more?
taking the over on the turnovers as well.
All right.
FYI.
All right. We got a couple more questions and then it's over. How much responsibility do the players carry for the injuries? Offseason training is too important to ignore. Ultimately, if it's an organizational problem, someone has to be overridingly responsible, and that's the head coach. So
Jaquoski Tartt came out recently and said that he thought the 49ers did a good job at taking care of their players until he went to Philadelphia, and he realized that they don't.
There you go. Dean said, well, how would he have anything to compare it to until he left? He was here his whole career. How can you say the Rams are not good when they played third string LG, C, and right guard most of this season and an undrafted backup left tackle? Well, that's why they're bad.
Yeah, because I can only go based off the players that are on the field.
Their offensive line fell apart. They lost Odell Beckham and Van Jefferson, who's coming back. They lost Weddle. They lost Von Miller. I mean, it's not the same team. It's not the same team.
They lost their left tackle, and then they lost.
Whitworth. That's right. Yeah. Can't run it 40 times with Brendan at center. Who the hell is Brendan? Is that their guy?
Brendel, maybe?
Brendel.
Brendel, and it just auto-corrected.
Over under Stafford throws 1.5 interceptions. I think he's going to throw one.
One, yeah, I was going to say.
But the Niners haven't been breaking. I mean, they gave up 13 of 14 catches in Atlanta, and how many passes they break up against Kansas City? I mean, they've been playing very much a keep it in front of you kind of defense, which is not good.
They got the one really early on, the first drive, and then that was it.
Mosley earned a contract. Look at this D without him.
Yeah,
but he's coming off a torn ACL. He plays corner. I mean, there's a little risk there, but they're going to. I mean, if they paid Verrett, they'll pay him. Unless Jed can play running back, Kyle Shanahan ain't listening to him. Last one, then we're done. No more comments, everyone. Jim Dandy says O-line can't block a spam call on their cell phone. The run game will falter. And then Jimmy G will eventually throw the yellow pass, rinse and repeat. I love the yellow pass. I named that.
Jimmy Garoppolo is different, Grant. He's done two things different this year. He's shown us that there is such a thing as a pick 8 and a 3-yard Hail Mary. He did both of them this season.
Bleed Red and Gold says, what makes you think they're going to play soft coverage? JV up and C Ward not good in zone. Last game
is JV
results
up?
Playing soft.
JV up?
He's probably
activate him?
He was limited in practice today. I don't think he's going to play this week. And yeah, I mean, if Jimmy Ward is playing on Cooper Kupp, you can't play press man coverage. He has a broken hand. If Travarius Ward is in the slot, then you can play press man coverage. And you know what? They can do that. I don't think D'Amico will, but I'm telling him to do it right now. Bleed Red and Gold, we're on the same page.
I haven't looked into it, but this is the last week of that window with JV.
They activated him today. They activated him today.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean he'll play. I mean, he's probably going to be a backup.
I mean, that's good that they activated him. He's not done for the season, so there is that, yes.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan's a fraud, dad scheme, McDaniel's homework, Ryan's his test taker, Jed's full scholarship. You know what? That was a nice comment. I don't know if it's true, but it was an extended metaphor. I love an extended metaphor. It's always fun. Thank you, Timothy. The show is over. Timothy broke the rules. I told him to stop giving me money, and he explicitly broke my rule. But I'll let it slide.